Hello, my beautiful friends. My name is Christina. I help healers heal themselves. And in today's video, I would like to share with you guys the beautiful gift of the present moment. And if you're new to my channel, I thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Thank you for sharing these videos with your friends and loved ones as well. And so you hear a lot of people talk about this, how you have to stay in the present moment, to pay attention. And a lot of spiritual teachers talk about the present moment is all there is. And the past, is in the past, it's already gone. The future is not here yet. So if you're spending your thoughts or a lot of the time thinking about the past, hoping and wishing and worrying about the future and not being in the present moment, that's when you are pretty much wasting your time sometimes, or you are literally stealing from your own self, right? You are stealing from your life because the present moment is all there is. And I want to share with you guys about what it means to be in the present moment and what this can actually, the beautiful benefits of this. So before I get into that, I want to talk to you guys about what it means to not be in the present moment. So how do we, I already talked about how by thinking about the past and the future, which most of us do like 99% of the time. So another way that we can do this by not being in the present moment is by when you are actually watching a lot of TV, or when you're on social media, or when you're reading books, or when you're just like escaping reality by doing something else rather than paying attention to what you're doing right now, such as washing dishes, or when you're doing something like even as tedious as cleaning or cooking, or even being with your loved ones, then you can escape so easily in today's world, by drinking alcohol, by smoking weed, by taking medications, by sex, food, anything can really be an escape from our feelings, our reality, and the present moment. And what happens when you stop doing all these things? What happens when you are just simply being instead of doing all these things? People talk about doing and how when you do too much, you actually get exhausted, and we are human beings, not human doings. And it's okay to just rest and be in the present moment, right? So if you are feeling tired right now, if you are going through some hardships, which most of us are a lot of the times, I want to show you how the present moment can help you. So every present moment in our lives is there for a specific reason. And everything in our lives is trying to teach us something. Even the smallest things like being here and hearing those birds, right, can be a beautiful lesson. Or for example, like slipping and falling, right, or something. The universe gives us so many messages on an everyday basis, and for us, all we have to do is actually pay attention to those messages and be in tune with ourselves, be in tune with our heart and our minds and our soul to get the messages, right? So you have heard about this, I'm sure, but if you have not, we on earth are here to learn lessons. It's like a school. So schoolroom earth, that's what a lot of teachers teach about. And if you are constantly, if you're in school and you're constantly on your phone, watching TV, playing with your friends, hanging out and doing stuff, that's when you're not going to be able to learn the lessons that you're there to learn, and you're just gonna waste your time, right? So this is the same way in our daily lives. So I want to share with you how how to be present and what that means to me personally, because I've been feeling like Spirit has been teaching me how to be more present in my own daily life as well. So for me personally, it means to turn off electronics, to turn off all outside noises, and to really tune into myself, to be present to what I'm doing, as if like I said, if I'm cooking or if I'm cleaning or even if I'm doing something important like working, right? And really actually pay attention to the things that arise in the present moment and the feelings that I'm feeling in that moment, or the signs, because there are so many signs that we're being given at every single moment of every single day. So imagine if you are, let's say, a person that has a garage, which a lot of people do, right? And you have a treasure in that garage, but you don't know that you have a treasure in the garage. So you have so much stuff. And when you're like, let's say 60 or 70 years old, you decide, okay, it's time to clean this garage, you know. It's time to, I start doing that. I've been procrastinating for all these years, and you find that wealth. And you're like mesmerized. You're like, oh my goodness, I could have used this so many times before. So I want you to think of that wealth as if it's your team of guides and your angels and your just intuition, and how you can use that on an everyday basis to really make your life easier, make your life here on earth smooth sailing, as they say, and learn those lessons at a really rapid pace, so you can stop feeling miserable and stop being in relationships that don't work for you, or situations that aren't making you unhappy. So by really doing these things, by paying attention to the messages that God gives to us through the angels, through our higher self, we can really take advantage of a beautiful, beautiful wealth of knowledge that was being given to us, literally. And we all have it. We all have guides. We all have so many amazing angelic beings all around us. But sometimes we forget about that we have to tune in, or we don't know, we question it. How do I tune in? And I've had a lot of people ask me, how do I tune in to them? And the best answer I can give you is just by literally, even the intention of tuning into them, you really reach them, you know, because they're not far away. They're all around us at all moments. So you stop overthinking it, stop over questioning it, just really ask them, talk to them like as if you're talking to me or somebody else, you know, like they are beings of light and they're here to assist you. So ask them for answers, ask them to show you signs, and also pay attention to the signs, right? So anything that is in your present moment, in your own reality right now, is here to literally show you what you need to change, what you need to shift. So if you have somebody that's annoying you, or like you have some pain in your body, or you have a disease, or you have a relationship that's not making you happy, they're all trying to show you some very important lessons. Either get out, escape, move on, or mend the relationship, forgive, be happy, love each other, and really love yourself as well. So by really taking into consideration, by stopping to escape the present moment, we can live our lives from a higher purpose. We can live our lives and really take in every moment as is. So Tony Robbins talks about this, that don't make something worse than it is or better than it is, but see it as it is. So see yourself as you are, see your situation as it truly is, and ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me in this moment? You know, even like the smallest things, you know. Last night I went to the dog park, and Pineapple, I have a French bulldog that's 1.5 years, and I love him to death. So we went to the dog park, and it was kind of a crazy story, but I saw this dog kind of barking at him, and I didn't know that he was actually gonna attack Pineapple, but he did, and they like almost started going at it, and I picked Pineapple up, and then that dog bit me a little bit. And now I'm faced with the question of asking, okay, what is this trying to teach me? Okay, so I know this is a lot to take in. I know that some of us are going through challenges, hardships, but let me tell you, there is a lesson, a beautiful lesson for you to learn from it. And I don't want you to go through something and come on the other side of something hard or difficult and not know what you learned from it. And sometimes, like honestly, my hardships, my hardest moments in my life were really worth it, because I learned some beautiful lessons from it, and I know that I will never have to go through that again, because I really learned that lesson, you know, especially if you have to go through something very challenging like the death of a loved one, or you know, something even harder than that. You know, there's a lot of things that we go through in this life, and nothing is by accident. Nothing just happens to us. Nothing is put in our lives to make us unhappy or to make us miserable. I thank you so much for watching this video. I am hoping that after watching this video, you can embrace the present moment in your own life, and you can make those decisions that you've been kind of procrastinating, and I hope that it makes your life better. And if you have a problem right now in your life that you are unable to solve, and you feel that it's too hard, God, take it away, I don't know how to deal with this, I can help you to see what lessons it's trying to teach you. You can go on my website at ChristinaYurko.com in the description down below and schedule your one-on-one consultation with me. And I thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And thank you for being here. Thank you. Namaste. Bye-bye. Until I see you next time.